Hello everyone, my name is Xandierious and welcome back to another Magic Arena video. Now I know I said I would climb to Platinum with the big mana Boros control, but after a failure of a video for trying to get Biogenetic Ooze and copying it with quasi-duplicate and other stuff, after that video just went so crappy and made me so frustrated, I tried climbing. And it was just so much back and forth with the big mana Boro because it really is more built for best of 3. I haven't honed it too well for best of 1 quite yet. I broke. Something in me broke. And I turned to the dark side. I turned to mono red aggro burn. Now, I do not have the dream deck. I have a jank version that I made myself that, isn't really much different than what you would expect for mono red. It runs 4 of the fire brands, 4 the Get To, 4 Shock, 4 Lightning Strike, 4 Runaway Steamkin, 4 Pyromancers, 1 Chain Willer, that's all I got, 2 Light Up the Stage, 4 Skewer, 4 Wizards, 2 Experimental Frenzies, I almost said Friendlies, and 1 Rekindling Phoenix, 22 Mountains. I know that's a little bit odd, but I really hate mana screw. And seeing as I have more at the top end with the Phoenix, I thought it was kind of appropriate, especially since I have Chain Whirler and Phoenix. I originally had 2 Phoenix until I got my second Light Up the Stage, and then I just never cut down on the mountains. And it still works really well. I climbed all the way straight up to Platinum without a problem. And I figured I'd just show you why it's so effective. Most of you probably already know, but if you can build a mono red deck, even if it's janky, it will get you places. It's a little degenerate. It's a little fun, I'll admit. And I got to crap on some Turbo Fog, which is really annoying. This is a fine hand. We'll keep it. But what I do notice is the mono red aggro decks tend to run up against other aggro decks, whether they're mono red, mono white, white red, white black, or red. I don't know. You get the idea though. So we're just gonna play a match and or a couple matches, and I will go up in rank and show you why it's probably so frustrating to go against this. All right, so we're doing good on lands. We're well on the way to get our Experimental Frenzy, which will basically win us the match until the Thought Erasure comes and hits us, which it didn't. We somehow dodged the Thought Erasure, which is pretty neat. They might be leaving up mana for cast down, a surprise cast down at some point. Moment of Craving's fine. I'm not going to be able to save this, but I will still throw in a shock. It's going to die. And then the final trigger. There you go. Damaging your face. Your turn. Maybe if I had attacked with the Steamkin, they would have tried... Oh, there's the Thought Erasure. Alright. I like their order. I really like their order. They did some amazing things. They got rid of a Thought Erasure. They've basically run us out of steam. I think they might actually have this game. But nonetheless, I'm going to try and salvage it. I doubt I can. They're going to opt. I'm going to Lightning Strike their face. It's all very straightforward. I'm going to hit them for 3. They're going to be down to 12. And I'm going to be in trouble. Scrying to the top's not a good thing for us. I probably should concede this game because it's honestly lost. I don't see how it's not lost. They're probably going to drop a black and Ritual of Soot. That's one of my predictions. Drop a black. Cry of the Carnarium. Basically the same thing. We got board wiped. We don't have a hand. And we're going to concede. We got to land off the top anyway, and that's a scoop. It's a big old scoop. So that's what can go wrong with aggro decks. But as you can see, that was a very fast match. I pressed my record button 5 minutes ago. We're already in game 2. You just pound out the matches. Wins or losses, doesn't matter. Most of them will be wins. And then, I mean, you just climb the ranks really, really fast. I I just shot up from gold rank 4 to platinum, gold rank 1 to platinum 4 in no time at all, like half an hour. And I lost like one game. So fine hand. I could drop get 2 or the firebrand turn 1. Doesn't really matter. See what they lay. Mono red doesn't surprise me. It actually surprised me that we got a Dimir control deck. Alright. So they're going that route. I'm going to drop down get 2 then. I'll be able to Wizard's Lightning the Spewer out of my way after if they don't kill this. Wouldn't surprise me if they shock it. Electrostatic Field. Alright. I don't hate it. But it's gonna die. 3 to that. Grab the firebrand. Put it out. Kill it. And then we're gonna do 1 to the face. That does break our momentum quite a bit though. I'll be honest. But we do have Phoenix on the top end. And we have the mana to get there. They can always double burn the Phoenix, but they're going to need a Lightning Strike and like a Shock or some crap to do that. Firebrand maybe. Alright, so they're not even going to leave up the Spewer for a blocker. They're going to just keep the damage going. They might have another Spewer or a creature to put down to get in my creature's way. Or maybe they're going to look at some Spectacle. What are you doing? This doesn't take a lot to think about. Either do it or you don't. Do it or you don't. There it is. 3 damage straight to my dome ski. What else are you doing? I believe in you. I really do. I know this is probably the most intense control matchup you've ever seen. Alright, there's... Oh, get 2, okay. Wasn't expecting get 2. And they get to hit me for 2. They're not going to leave it as a defender, which is probably the right move. They're ahead. But not for long. Or maybe they will be. I don't really know. Next, we're going to attack them. We're going to hit them back for 2. They're at 15. They're doing much better than we are. It doesn't surprise me if they shock my Steamkin. Although I feel like they probably threw all the burn towards my face. I don't know. Putting the burn towards the wall. Was that a good idea? They could be at 12. I wouldn't even... I don't know. I'm not going to block this. Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't. We'll see. Watch them do the 2 to me and then kill my Steamkin anyway. Wouldn't surprise me. I've seen it. Alright, 2 more to me. I'm at 7. I'm going to be dropping a Phoenix on my turn. That will put the Steamkin up to 3. They shouldn't be able to kill it. They would have shocked it already if they could. I could play the Pyromancer of my own. That would leave up some weird blocks. But I feel like I like the idea of dropping the Phoenix on them. So we'll do that. Yep. Lots of things to think about with mono red. Can't really decide what they're thinking about. We're going to attack with those. I probably should have popped the Pyromancer before attacking, but I didn't think that through. Nor do I really care. Okay, they've gone to defenders. They're really thinking about it. They're really... This opponent is a thinker. Oh my gosh. Okay. I see you're awake now. This is... I could have played 2 mono red matches by now, by the way. Alright, they're going to try and go for the block. I should have done this first. I'm an idiot. I'm going to deny them the block. Whatever. If they live off of 1 life, it's my own damn fault. They didn't block the Steamkin. They could have blocked get to with this spewer anyway. I don't feel like... I guess I don't feel like I'm missing out. I'm tapped out on mana. They know that. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, honestly. So, now they're going to think some more. This is a very hard life. You can do 6 to their face next turn. 6 gets them to 5. 4 if they use the spewer. And then I don't know what happens after that. I wish they would pass the turn, though. I really like these long, drawn-out matches. Honestly, I feel like I lose. No? Okay. I mean, I guess I'll take the 2 now. I don't know why they didn't kill the Steamkin then. They had so many times where they could have killed the Steamkin. Perhaps taking the 2 was a bad idea, but I doubt it. I think they might be dead. Let's see. 6, I said. That puts them at 5. I'm going to attack with everything, because if they're not dead here, then, well, it's not looking good for me. They're blocking the get to. They're blocking the Steamkin. They're going to take 6 and 3. I don't know if I'm dead, though. I would just scoop, but I don't think I'm dead. Alright, so they didn't bother to do 1 damage to each of us. I can block their get to Lava Runner, hypothetically. They're going to do light up the stage, and that's almost lethal. I win. Good game. I'm not going to GG them. I'm not going to disrespect them like that. We're a red player. We're here for one thing. In and out real quick. So there you see highly volatile matches. A lot of back and forth. It's just all on who gets the top deck, who gets the frenzy. Crap like that. It's really just a brain dead... I don't know. I don't mean to be bashing anyone who plays mono red. I kind of am, kind of not at the same time. I don't know. Am I? I don't like it. Okay. So we got black. I am going to play out the get to. Oh, my mouse keeps getting stuck on my desk. I don't know why. There we go. You see weird mouse movements, that's why. Alright. We're going to play out the Steamkin. We got some nice tools to follow up. Lots of aggro. I'm going to be able to be triggering light up the stage. If I top deck another land, it's going to be painful for them. Alright. Yes? Yes. We're going to attack. Damage. And then, you know what? Yeah, we'll light up the stage. Let's see what we get to work with here. We get a Wizard's Lightning and a land. They'll give me 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll be able to do 3, 6, 9 damage. Oh, looks like Shall-I is going to die. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to throw 3. Yep, that gets buffed. Then I'm going to do 2. That gets done. I'm going to do that. Play the get to. That gets buffed. I'm going to do this to the face. I'm going to do that to the face. Steamkin's already back up to 4. And that's 8. So they're pretty much dead next turn. That was pretty impressive. The deck went all in. I don't know what this is. I doubt it's a problem, though. Yeah. They say goodbye. Technically, I should have popped the Steamkin before trying to play Experimental Frenzy, get the mana going so that one of the +1 counters can be put onto the Steamkin from the Frenzy so I can get the Steamkin train rolling again. Steamkin is huge when you have Experimental Frenzy because as you get the 3 counters, you pop the 3 counters, get 3 mana, and it just keeps burn spells and creatures flying off the top deck. You usually have them dead in a turn or two once the Experimental Frenzy comes down. It's pretty impressive. Alright, this is a fine hand. Keep it. 3 lands. Kind of like it. Could flood out. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm just going to get the Steamkin out as fast as possible. Hope it doesn't die. There we go. Land 1. Land 2 is coming up. Maybe I play Pyromancer. Normally I don't. Normally it's always Steamkin, even if it's going to die. Come on. I believe in you. What's nice about Pyromancer on turn 3 is that I'll have the 3rd land. I'll be able to play Pyromancer and then go into the Spectacle. Okay, we got a big red thinker here. We got Mage for life up here, thinking about his first turn in mono red. It's the most essential turn. My mouse cord keeps getting caught, and it's the most annoying thing in the world. More annoying than this player, I dare say. I don't know if I should give them a go. Maybe they're spilling ravioli all over their lap. They have their own mono red mess to deal with. Although I guess ravioli could be white. Maybe it's a tomato pesto red ravioli with hot sauce. And it's like it's burning his crotch or her crotch. All right, let's get the Steamkin out. Let's get that shock coming on through. I don't really care. My cord. Why is my cord catching? This never happens, and it keeps dragging my sound unit across my desk. Alright, I'm going to give them a go. Sometimes people don't realize that they have to resolve something. They don't realize that they have a spell that's like jamming up the stack. I would just concede this and drop into another game because this is annoying as all hell, especially when I'm playing a deck that's quick. But whatevs. If they run out of too many timeouts, it's just going to pass the turn straight to them. Why is it not pass the turn straight to them? They ran out of their time and they don't have any timeouts. If they keep full roping us, it'll be an automatic concede and an automatic victory, which is nice. Hey, there's the shock. I'm going to give them a nice. Alright, next turn. Pyromancer, light up the stage. Lightning Strike can come out later. Lightning Strike can be used to clear creatures out of the way. Do I like Lightning Strike still? How many spells? 1. I don't want the Pyromancer to live. Alright, that's bad spaghetti. We'll do this. Our light up the stage can wait a turn. I'm really getting sick of the cord getting caught. I know it's redundant sounding, but God, it's annoying. Alright. They need to play one more spell, and gets the +1/+1 in haste. There it is, Wizard's Lightning to my face. And I will not take the block. I know. Things I don't need to think about. We will try to maximize our light up the stage. What do we get? We get 2 mountains. Wow. Alright. Should have done the Pyromancer. I'm going to lose one of the mountains to exile permanently because I can only play 1 land per turn. I do have a Phoenix coming out. It's kind of out of left field. A lot of these mono red decks don't bother running the Phoenix. It's old news. No one cares about the Phoenix. But whenever I've dropped it on the mono red players, it's been kind of like, I don't know, sort of a surprise. It is nice. I am able to drop the Phoenix and Wizard's Lightning their face this turn and attack with the Pyromancer. So that's 5 damage plus recurring blocker. Great aggressor. They have to... They can't kill it right now. They're going to have to kill it in a combination of my turn and their turn. If they have Lightning Strike or Wizard's Lightning right now, I guess they could double Wizard's Lightning or Wizard's Lightning Shock it. They're Lightning Striking my face instead. There goes the Mountain into exile, never to be seen again because that was a terrible spectacle. And I should have played out the Pyromancer. Alright, they're main decking Lava Coil, which is something I haven't seen in a lot of the mono red decks, but, you know. All you need is a janky mono red deck. Flame of the Keld, a perfectly fine card. If you don't have the Experimental Frenzy, I highly recommend it. I'm pretty screwed here. I think they honestly have this match. They're going to be drawing cards as long as they don't draw 3 mountains. They get a natural draw plus the 2 draws from the Keld. And then next turn, their red sources deal double damage. So any burn that they might have, they might hold on to unless they want to clear the way for Get to Lava Runner. Which honestly isn't a bad play. They're debating on what they want to do. They got a Steamkin. That's going to be very dangerous. I'm going to have to leave up the Fanatical Firebrand and the Get to for next turn to block. Or else I'll be... Oh, not double damage. It's that much damage plus 2. See. Deals that much damage plus 2 from a red source to a permanent or player. So, it's a good card. Very, very good. Highly recommend it. They keep tapping the card in their hand. What will it be? You know, throw it in my face now. Alright. You could have basically had that be lethal next turn. I am not going to let that live. And could get them down to 7. I'm going to get them down to 7 because if they have burn for the Firebrand and they burn the Firebrand instead of my face, then, well, they deserve to have their Get to Lava Runner blocked. And that's no big deal. So we can do a cheeky little block and then do 1 to their face like this. That gets them down to 6. Firebrand, perfectly fine. I'm going to do the same exact thing to their face. They're down to 4 and the turn. They can be down to 3 this turn. They're probably going to attack with the Get to. Another Flame of Keld is not going to help them. Discard your hand. Oh, they have no hand because they, I guess, played it well. I would have played it last turn and I don't know. So they're not going to bother with the Get to. And I'm pretty dead. I'm going to attack with Get to, see if they take the block. They're probably going to block thinking that I can do 3 damage, but in all honesty, if I could do 3 damage, I would just do the 3 and then kill him with Firebrand straight to the face. Now there's a good possibility that we're just straight up dead. Pyromancer into shock, Pyromancer into anything. Anything at all. I could be dead. They could have saved that for the next turn, but they are at 4 life. They're going to Wizard's Lightning my face. Well, not if I have something to say about it. Goodbye and good night. Mage for life. Maybe the deep thinking was all you needed. We're going to play one more match here. I think you're kind of getting the hang of the mono red burn and why it's so good for ranked. Very volatile, very quick matches. As long as you don't have opponents like the ones I've run across that have been thinking a lot. Some of them, to be very honest, have been downright. It's almost disrespectful how much they've been roping us. Whether it's intentional or not, it's not a good thing to do. This seems like a fine hand. I should be able to... they're saying hello. I'll say hello. They look like Is It Drakes, and we look like a teenager who's listened to too much My Chemical Romance. We are... I don't know why I say that. That's a card. It's a card I was not expecting. Do I get rid of it? I mean, yeah, it's in my way, so we'll get rid of it. It makes our light up the stage come a bit later, but that's no big deal. It's the least of my problems right now. Biggest problem being my mouse wire still. I don't know why it's being... Oh, we got a wizard's deck. Is that a wizard? Human wizard. Yes, it is. Alright. I buy it. Well, Attilas is gonna die. And then Gitu is gonna get pumped to 2. We're gonna go in for the 2 damage. We're gonna do the spectacle. We got shit on for spectacle. We're gonna have a mountain going into exile. I guess that just means we don't have to top deck another mountain. They're probably more than happy to be seeing this right now. Beam Splitter Mage. Very interesting choice. I don't know what to think of it. I don't really care. I'm going to jam a Gitu and... Ooh, hello. I can jam everything, actually. So that's exactly what we're going to do. If you want to block the Firebrand, be my guest. Be my guest. It might be more worth it for them, but I doubt it. I think they probably take a trade with the Gitu Lava Runner. Yep. And if they have a Sure Strike or something with First Strike, they're touching their hand, they're touching the Mage. Yep. This is going to go bye-bye. Nope. They just took the damage. Alright. I think blocking the Firebrand, in hindsight now that I'm thinking. Lava Coiling Steamkin, not a bad move. Get that out of there. We're top decking mountains. We're doing bad. We had to light up the stage for 2 mountains, and then we top decked a mountain. We did top deck the Steamkin, so that's not 3 in a row at least. Here we go. Not bad. We'll throw this... we'll cancel. Hold on. I'm going to try attacking. Okay. I see what you're up to. They're trying to mitigate some damage here. Do they have a counterspell on top of that? Oh my gosh, they main deck negate. What an absolute mad lad. We're pretty screwed here unless we top deck a Experimental Frenzy that doesn't get countered. I've already entered attackers. I kind of regret it, because now if I get to, that's 2 damage that they don't have to get dealt to them. Alright. They have 2 negates because they're good at magic. But that's alright. They're going down to 8. It's been a while since we drew a mountain. Be a damn shame to draw another one. And there it is off the top. They're going down to 6. I don't know what their deck's doing. Is it just full of counter spells and buffs? You need to put more creatures in your deck. I hate to say it. Yeah, well, there you go. Essence Scatter. Nope. That's going to be a painful one. That's 5 damage. And they scoot. Well, I mean, if you needed any confirmation that mono red is good for climbing, and it's good because fast games, it's good because high damage output, you know if you're going to win or lose after a couple turns, or in that case, it went a couple turns, and then I noticed they just weren't playing anything, so instead of scooping, I played it out, and yeah, I won. They're dead on my upkeep if they couldn't get rid of the Firebrand, and then I had attacks to follow up with. So let me know if any of these decks look interesting to you. Single means singleton. Pauper is pauper, commons only. I have all sorts of things. Land Day, I should honestly just delete. That's just, it was for a daily mission, and it's kind of a meme. Anyway, that is it. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope you forgive me for not making more videos of climbing with the Big Mana Boros. If you really want to see Big Mana Boros again, let me know. I'll be more than happy to play. I'm also going to eventually optimize it for best of 3, so that's where I would like to bring it back in with best of 3. Best of 3, but I'm going to need to keep playing for free and get more packs to get more wild cards, which I need rares, not mythics for that deck. But nonetheless, thank you again for watching, and I will see you on the flip side. Bye!